Okay. All right, just to show you this, I'll give you one of those. I only brought 6, I think. Give one to Sonia, of course. One to John. There you are, John. You got the same colour as Sonia. Or do you want a yellow, John? Do you want a yellow? Don't open them yet. It's a surprise. Come on, don't do that to me. I left the closing sheet out, you know. So, who else needs one? Anyone need one? Yeah. Yes, no. Okay, just to show you something. Last night I did a few things just to show you. Okay, Patia, if I can spell it. Patia, Patia property developers in Google. Okay, I've targeted YouTube first. So, okay, if you have a look here, I'm already number 1 for Patia property developers. Okay, and you can see I've linked Universal Tiling to every single one. Okay. Now again, I know John knows a little bit about this, and so do you yourself. You can see already, like the sites in opposition to us when I go Patia property developers, they've been there for a year, 2 years and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, when you look at this one here, when you look at these ones, that was only put up 12 hours ago. So you can see what I'm saying there. I've just put some. Then I did Patia. I've got these ones here just to show you. The main one. Yeah, Patia properties for sale. Okay, there's a few of these ones that have been there for a while, but just overnight. I've still got, if you have a look here, I've still got Patia properties for sale there as well. And all of these have got your phone number, they've got your web address, they've got everything like that. So it's still stuff already. And we've already had 10 views. I mean, So the reason Patia, I also put Patia property experts. Okay, I was number 1 for Patia property experts. So I just did that to show you last night, just in one night. Believe me, no one gets SEO stuff like I do. I mean, you probably know, so as John, maybe yourself, Sonny, when you're doing, sometimes people submit websites, submit videos, and it takes months and months to months. I know how to get into Google. I know how to get, even if I go, say for example, to, hold on for a second, I'll just pull this across, make it easier. Yeah, easier for me. It's just you can see, but I can't see here on mine. Okay. Alright, if I go here, for example, and if I do, say, Patia property developers. Now, as I said to you last week, the Google News picks up more than anything. So if I look at news, you have a look here. These ones have been here since June the 5th, June the 18th. Well, if you look at this one here, the Patia property build, I put it on one of my sites. But look at it, check out Universal Group. I've already got the new, look at this. Now, before we've even decided what we want to do, the bottom line is I've done this for you just to try and help you, because you can see, like in one day, I've got number 1 in the Google News for you. So you can see. So when we go forward, believe me, I just did that just to show you. I will get results. I'm not worried about that. I'll get results. Okay, so hold on. This is crazy. This thing keeps beeping me and playing with me. Be quiet. Okay, so what I did in this, what I did in here for you just to show you, if you look, I'll just show you here for 1 second, give you a quick look. I did this for Neil's before for his company, and I want to show you the same thing. Forget the fact that it says Patia people in here. But what I said, what I actually want to do with you, and I said to Marcus last night we had a talk, I'd like to target newspapers, radio, TV, businesses, local and global, as we said, because when I looked at it, the Russian money has gone right down. Okay, it's gone right down the moment. So the main thing, I thought to myself, and tell me what you think, I want your feedback there, because you know your market. I think Australia, England and America are still big investors here. And really, as Sonia says, staying 2 million baht, oh, you can't do much. But I must admit, $2 million is not a lot of money. It's not, but it's a lot of money to people who are broke. So what we need to do is target people with money. And so to me, I've made good money, so $2 million, but to me, I think you can go to the bank and withdraw it. It's not big money. But I look from the point of view, people in Australia, England, America, we could target them with the right pitch. Like, how would you like to live have a holiday home, have a beautiful property, have such and such, and you're only looking at such and such per month. They go, oh my God. I mean, it is so cheap for them, if they're in Australia or something like that, it's so cheap for Australians, Americans, but as you said with Russia at the moment, the market's gone down, so it's a bit hard. So what I was going to show you, if you get this one, I just want to show you in here just to give you a look. Okay, your main thing I think you need, first of all, and I'll go through this in a minute, first of all we need to fix up your main site. And truly, I reckon with that one, I've kept the copy, just scrap it. We'll do a brand new site to make it look really good and real, because otherwise I'm trying to put a band-aid over the top of something that's not working. But as I said to you before, if we've got universaltiling.com/Patya, I'll make sure I keep those pages as the new name for the new site, so we don't lose any rankings in Google, Yahoo, Bing, etc. Because that's the last thing I want. I want to leave the existing pages in Google, but redo them, and also do a lot more. Now, imagine this. Once we've got the site fixed, the site's really rocking and rolling, it's got a capture page, it's got videos on each page, you've got appointments on each one, I want to put things like currency converters, stuff like that, so it's a really informative site. Then, what I do, now this is the hard part from my end, okay, I do some Google accounts. Now, first of all, Google has got Gmail. Now imagine I set up a whole account just to promote Universal, okay? But we will also do one for here, one for the other property, one for the other property. Okay, so we set up a Gmail account just for this property. Now, this is for when I do all the social media accounts, we can go and check Gmail about what responses. If we use old accounts or anything like that, basically, I'd rather start everything from fresh, so everything that's going into our account is actually fresh and clean. Because probably, as you know, with Google, Yahoo and Bing, if you've got one little thing against you, they can pull sites out of the search engines. So I set up a Google. Now, I don't expect any of this to make sense. I just do it behind the scenes. It's like me asking you how to splice video, you know.
No.
Okay, so then I do a brand new YouTube account, a brand new one. But we do a brand new YouTube account for every single project you've got. Don't mix and scatter your message. Okay, so then we do a Google Plus personal account, and then we do a Google Plus business page for each property, as well as for Universal Thailand themselves. Then we do a blogger account. Now again, if I'm saying things you don't understand, it's okay. I'm just telling you behind the scenes what I'll do. Blogger is owned by Google, and when you do a blogger account, a little blog, bottom line is you do a 2 or 3 page blogger and that, it leads back into Google, you get listings. We don't care where they come from as long as they come to Universal and they buy properties. So then, and if we use YouTube, we use Gmail, we use Blogger, Google loves us because they're all owned by Google. Okay, next thing, I set up a G Drive. All of our images, all of our videos are stored in Google Drive. So Google, again, loves us. Okay, then we do, I'll just show you. Then I do VIP bound. Now these are Web 2.0 properties. Now if you don't know what I'm talking about, they're just social media accounts that are really high in Google's eyes. So I set up Squarebook and I link them to Twitter, Delicious, WordPress, Tumblr, Digo. Probably some of these you've never heard of, but they're the main ones across the net. Okay, but all these ones. I don't expect you to remember any of them. You might know Evernote for keeping files and that. But the bottom line is, then I set you up, sorry, where is it? Okay, then I set up a brand new Facebook profile and then a brand new Facebook page. That's for each property, okay. Then I set up a OneNote account, a OneDrive account. I do a Microsoft profile, because if we do Microsoft, then we get into Bing, okay. Then I do IFTTT. IFTTT is a company or a website that means if this, then that. Now again, if I'm losing you, don't worry, you don't have to do this. What it means is, as soon as David Kavanagh or Sonia or yourself or Marcus, whatever, uploads a video to 7Cs, Cloud d'Azur, basically pull the text and put it to Twitter, pull the link and put it to YouTube, pull the thing and put it to Facebook, post it too. So I've got it, as soon as I upload one video, I've got it posting to 30 different accounts. So that means instead of reaching out with one arm for your marketing, I've now got 31 arms reaching out. You understand what I'm saying there? You don't have to know it works from just saying that's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how, if you want me to be honest with you, that's how I'm getting top rankings for my stuff.
But that's how it should be, I think. Yeah,
But, yeah,
I mean, yeah,
but-
it should go to all
Yeah,
the
but
social
again,
websites.
who you've talked to in the past, you're just talking to web design. They're not marketing. I don't care about web design. I care about the marketing. The web design needs to look nice, and you can have the graphics and that, no problems. But the bottom line is the marketing is the one that you can have the best web design in the world, but if you haven't got a good marketing strategy, well, no one knows about the thing. Okay, so next thing, I do a submission and I give you a full spreadsheet of where the site was, where it is now, how many hits you've had, how many ranks, and then John and I, and yourself, we can look at the conversion. We had 20 people, we had 10 respond to us, 6 got an email and 2 purchased a property. Well, we've made $5 million, $6 million. So to me, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at turning over properties, full stop. Because the truth is, I said to Marcus last night, I would